What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Tierlist video. And today, me and my newfound friend here will be ranking Forsaken survivors and how useful they are. I'm gonna let my friend speak real quick.
Hello guys, my name is Flyer or Mark on Roblox. Nice to meet y'all.
Yeah, he's horrible at Forsaken, so he'll be
Okay,
bad
bud.
at this. Anyway, let's just start. Okay.
Alright,
Starting
well
with
first
noob.
off, yep, Noob.
Um,
Noob is really interesting as a character himself. I mean, to be fair, he's not very useful to the team. The only thing he can do is generators to reduce the time and maybe distract the killer.
yeah,
But his survivability is up there.
yeah.
Like, his survivability is S rank.
I think he's like the best survivor out of everyone. I mean, I wouldn't say S rank though, because like you really have to get good at noob, and there's not.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel
His
like it's hard.
survivability is S rank. I'm not saying his character is S
Oh,
rank, but
my bad.
yeah, you're good. But me personally, I feel like Noob could be B tier, high B tier,
Um,
because he doesn't really count to the team as much. But as a survivor himself, he can just do his own thing.
he got nerfed. Like you can't use Ghost Burger to not get seen inside of Last Man. Pretty sure, unless they changed it again. But I don't know why they nerfed him like that, because I feel like that was fair to his kit. And same with N7, but that's besides the point. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Elliot.
All right, well, yes, Elliot.
I have him maxed out, so let me just
Currently
real
maxing
quick.
him out. So
I feel like Elliot is the best support in the game, like on par with Builderman. But like that's if the Elliot can actually aim his pizza shots though.
There's a lot of Elliots that can't aim their pizza shots,
there's
and
a
then
lot of Elliots.
ends up getting me killed. So
And then if the Elliot puts his pizza in the wrong spot and you go to grab it, it could get you killed. So it's very dumb. But for that one like reason on how Elliot can get you killed, I'm not going to rank him S, but I would rank him A. But I've seen some Elliots that body block, and I love those Elliots because I've won games as survivor because I've gotten body blocked by them.
so high A.
Yeah, high A.
Okay. I can see your point. I mean, I was gonna rate him S, but your points are valid.
I mean, because let's say you're playing as Taff and you're at like 20 health against the milestone 4 Jason, and then the Elliot, I guess, misses so bad that it's behind the Jason. There's no way that you'll make it to that pizza without that Jason using like beheaded.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go into the next
Yeah.
survivor.
Next we have Sholetsky. I mean, he's pretty good on his own, and he's pretty good to the team. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he is
That shaking ability is really good for himself. I mean, if you somehow get away from killer, you get a free 48 HP.
It can out heal gashing wound, which I find crazy.
Yeah.
It used to heal instantly. I don't know if you knew that, but like you used to just get like the 40 HP immediately. Until I guess they found that was too overpowered. But Shed isn't the best Sentinel.
I would rank him behind Elliot high A
Yeah.
because even though he isn't the best one, if you can hit your slash properly, then it'll be really helpful to the person that's like getting chased. And like I said, that chicken really good for himself. I mean, I've seen obviously a lot of Shaletsky's, including milestone fours, will miss their slashes every now and then, but so that's why it's like kind of inconsistent. That's why he isn't the best Sentinel. So for that reason, that's why he's higher. That's why he's behind Elliot in A rank.
I just think that's dumb. Anyway, let's not spend too much time on chat and let's go on to two-time.
Two-time. I mean, he could be useful to the team. His hitboxes are janky.
I don't know if you've seen that. There's like a picture someone drew about.
Yeah,
how,
I saw that.
Like it was of two-time and John Doe. I might put the picture up. I don't know because it looks kind of wild. It looks kind of wild, but let's not speak on that. I think they fixed his hitbox because I haven't seen anyone do that like backstab trick anymore.
The trick stab, yeah.
Yeah, it's so annoying. I think that two-time actually isn't all that good. He's not
Honestly,
overwhelming.
the only reason why he's somewhat good is because he has a second life.
Even then, he has to work for
So
it.
yeah, he has to work for it. 2 backstabs, and they're gonna nerf him into him having to do 4 front stabs.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that's how it was now.
No, it's 3 currently, but they're gonna nerf him to 4.
I want to do C, but that's kind of wild. I've like.
I mean, it really
two-times
depends
have
on the
saved me.
time.
Yeah, it does, because even if you don't even get a backstab, you can still save someone by just stabbing the killer.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how many 2 times, because obviously with the nerf, the killer gets less slowness and less helplessness.
Yeah. Also, I want to let y'all know, if you're playing as two-time and you crouch, the killer can still see you. Crouching doesn't change anything. Stop crouching, please.
Okay, my tip for 2 time, if y'all want to actually listen to this, but my tip, only use crouch when you're gonna, if you're behind the killer, only use the crouch when you're gonna use the dagger, because it lunges you forward, obviously.
Yeah.
So better chances for that. Or you can use that lunge to escape from scenarios while saving stamina.
I've seen a lot of people do that. It's really annoying. But I would rate him mid B.
Mid B, yeah, I agree with that.
All right, on to seven. I said his name wrong.
07?
Yeah.
I just call him.
On to 07. All right. I actually think
I mean,
he's like.
He's kind of like noob. I mean,
I don't want to say he's better than Noob, but he is for sure not worse.
yeah. I mean, he's like noob at this point. I mean, his
Honestly.
contribution to the team, the only thing I can really see towards contribution is like the clone cursor mode.
Ooh, actually, I would say with John Doe, but it's like the John Doe still gets the speed buff.
Yeah, he still gets the speed 1 for 10 seconds, which pretty much like kills whoever's getting chased.
Yeah, but if like your whole team's trapped and then you use it, I mean, it would still help. So I think he's more helpful than Noob, and we aren't raking how.
And he has an ability where he can teleport across the whole map.
You know, that's.
I mean,
good.
That's crazy. I mean, you're wasting the killer's time.
I swear, it's good in Last Man, and it's great if the killer is only trying to target you.
Yeah, exactly. And if you know how to loop well, then you're just wasting the killer's time.
Right. And a good N7 is really annoying.
Yeah. So, I mean, for that reason, low A. I feel like.
Yeah. Not too much else to say about that. So let's move on to Builder Man.
Builderman. I mean, the only thing that can really make him survive on his own is his own sentry.
I,
But otherwise, he has to rely on other sentinels to help him
I don't know if this is
and
still.
supports.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk while Drew
Nah,
talking.
nah. I was just saying one thing. You can go ahead.
I don't know if they changed this or not, but if you sat like directly on a dispenser and there was a killer right there, it would always hit his buildings. I don't know if they changed that or not, but but if that was still in the game, I would rank him high A because you could just sit in his turret or sit inside of his dispenser and not get hit. But
I think guest has higher priority than the things.
talking about his
Buildings, yeah.
oh
That's why he can block on top of the building. The killer can hit his block.
oh well well that makes sense then. But I'd rank him under Elliot because his turrets are great, especially when they're like not in like a spot that's hidden. I've actually seen buildermans who only build a turret that just helps them out. It's weird. And
Yeah.
his dispenser is like the second best heal item. This except for Elliot's, which is like the first. He's great.
Yeah, I mean, he does a lot for the team, but he can't rely on himself much.
I think Builderman needs more love. I'm not even gonna lie.
He is getting a buff later.
That's good. He needs that. He really does. All right, let's move on to guest.
I mean, it's hit or miss with guest.
Honestly, literally, it's hit or miss.
You can be guest can be F tier if you don't know how to use them, and guest can be S tier if you really know how to use them.
But a good guess that helps the team and just simply doesn't let you die. Honestly,
Gotta be S tier, yeah. I mean, his block, he can depend on his self, and he's helpful to the team. I mean,
I've
come
saved.
on.
I've saved somebody from being hit with gashing wound by using charge. It
And
was
also, you can hit your you can use your block on a gashing wound in a mass infection and still get your punch. So the mass infection will do damage to you still, but
talking about the
you can
mass
still do it last
infection.
resort.
Talking about like if the mass infection is like right up close.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I'm bugging.
yeah. That's the last resort. You don't
Oh,
want to always do it.
what does it make sense? How can How can Guess block John Doe spikes?
He
Answer me
can't.
that. Yes,
He doesn't get a punch, but he does. You know,
he
doesn't take damage from
right.
the resistance 5 he gets.
But the spike should count as a projectile.
You
But
know,
they're
Cool
not.
Kid's projectile.
Yeah,
You still don't take damage from his projectile when you block. You just
I
don't
don't.
get the punch.
I don't know why, bro. But Guess can block Cool Kids Walk speed overdrive though.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop him, unfortunately.
I just think that fine. I just think that's dumb how he can block a walk speed overdrive, but
Yeah.
it's a punch though, so I guess.
I mean, they said anything but a projectile, so, I mean, that counts as anything.
Basically, yeah. All right, let's move on to the best support in the game as of now.
Ixacar. Yes. I mean,
I've been using
he's
him.
really good. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no,
But,
you're fine.
he's really good. His plasma beam. If you, instead of slowing down the killer, you can speed up the survivor, and it'll make it much easier for the survivor to go.
And if you hit the killer and the survivor, then there's no way that the survivor will get hit.
Yeah.
His shield, honestly, I was going to rate a mess, but his shield might be like the only kind of bad thing. Hold on, because the shield can prevent somebody from dying by fire.
No, I mean, the effects still apply on the person that's getting it,
Yeah, but
but
it'll just be
if
less.
anything else, it'll resist against.
I'm not gonna rate him S, but I will rate him A. I think he is better
Above
than
Elliot, yeah.
I would rather have a Duosacar than have an Elliot
Yeah.
all day, every day.
Yeah.
Right. Now that we ranked the best support, of course we gotta rank the worst support.
Yeah.
Taff.
Taff, I feel like he's C tier. I mean,
Taff.
you can hit his subspace trip mines. It won't do a lot, and
All it does is
you
just
can
flick.
hit his trip wires.
All it does is just flick your camera up. There was a dude trying to say that Taff is good, and every time that I brought up a good reason, he just said, "What's the chance of that?" And it makes no sense because so Taff's subspace and his tripwires can get hit by
Yeah.
pretty much every move in the game. Well, every, I guess,
Almost,
hitting move.
yeah. Yeah.
Especially with
I mean-
1X and Cool Kid.
Yeah. Those. Yep.
I just think
I mean,
sorry, what?
he's like that's why I ranked him C tier. I mean, you can easily stop his traps. The only like good thing about him is it'll waste the killer's time by like a few seconds.
I mean, well, yeah, he's great for stalling, but why aren't you playing as, Duosacar? Build. Why aren't you playing as build?
And he doesn't even have milestone skins, so like,
Why aren't you playing as Elliot? Like, there's other support choices to choose from that aren't.
he doesn't get targeted as much.
Yeah, because he's not
you know.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's enough of like the worst. Let's move on to the last character.
Chance. I mean, again, he's hit and miss like Guess.
Honestly, I think he's worse than Guess.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. He's most definitely worse than Guess. I mean,
Probably like right.
yeah, right there. I mean, sure, you have a 90% chance of hitting a shot on 3 charges because there's a 5% chance it won't work, and there's a 5% chance it'll blow up on you.
I don't know if you've seen a chance like this, but there are some chances that will go out of their way to hide the whole game.
Yeah, I've seen chances like that.
Pop up out of nowhere and then just shoot you and then just go back into hiding. I hate those type of chances because they're so good for just no reason. Even though they have like weakness like 29.
I mean, he's reroll as well. I mean, it honestly chances hit and miss with everything.
He's easy to target too, especially when like you're chasing a chance and then like he keeps flipping his coin and then you just hear that he's not.
That's usually when he's low. Like when he's usually one tap, chances will do that as a last resort.
I've seen a lot of chances die by their own gun because they have a lot of weakness. So what I like to do is get I would at least keep re-rolling my health until I'm at a good spot, and then I would use the hat fix things so that if I was to flip the coin, I wouldn't have the weakness I had, and then save up for my gun, and then I go stunning the killer the whole game. It's not.
I mean, I heard Chance was like really easy to level up and stuff like that.
I think he used to be more overpowered than he is now, like way back then. I'm not sure though.
Back then, there used to be a chance stacking.
What do you mean?
I believe it was with the chance of the gun blowing up going higher.
Really?
Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but it had something to do with the chances of something.
Oh. Well, I didn't play back then. But,
yeah.
Well, that's our whole tier list. Not gonna lie, I didn't have nothing else to upload, so I just chose something random. But if this does well, we can do killers next time. But that's only if it does well. But anyway,
thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe to my boy, for real.
Yeah, I'm like top 5 best YouTubers out there as of now. I'm just letting you know that now.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll drop the Noli update, but I guess time will tell. Anyway, I will see y'all later.